Good afternoon, everybody. It's NCP. Haven't made a video in a long time. Basically, I've just been caught up with work and stuff around the house and stuff. And we had an incident a while back where our internet was cut. And I don't mean cut off. Well, actually cut off, yeah, but cut. The lineman out there was installing new internet service to one of our neighbors, and I guess from what I saw, their line was hit by lightning. And sometime when they moved out or whenever, I don't know. But when new neighbors moved in, they had internet turned on, and they took and used our drop loop from the pole. So that's what happened. Just a lazy technician install. So here's a good line or whatever. Someone else's problem. So did that. Now I was without internet for about 24 hours, so I had to use my phone as a hotspot. So it wasn't really bad, but it was slow, right? So we upgraded our phone service after the fact, so now we can just do whatever. But I used my phone as a hotspot, took a lot of data, and it capped out at like 5 or 10 gigs, and that got real quick watching YouTube and watching movies at night and stuff. So I took it out. So we upgraded all that, but one of my problems was I discovered a big flaw. I have a lot of PDFs to read and books and such. And I said, well, if there's ever like a problem, extended outage, storm, or whatever, I'll just read books. Well, here's what happened. We had an outage, and I didn't want to read them. I'm like, oh, this sucks. I don't want to do that. It's no entertainment. There's literally no real offline entertainment here. I mean, there's board games, but yeah, no one wants to play those. So it was a good learning experience. So I got these. Okay, so there's no entertainment, there was internet because we had their phones, but assuming there's no internet or something bad happens and it's out for a long time, there's nothing to do. So I'm going to buy a DVD player, and I'm going to go buy like hard DVDs. Like I see on eBay all the time where they have like 100 DVDs for like $50, and there'll be some repeats in there, but whatever, just watch them and start hitting yard sales and whatever, getting DVDs. And I guess the bargain bin at Walmart when they start clearing them out at the end of the month or however that works. I'll have to look into that, but I don't know. But that's what I'm going to do. Now, power is an issue. So I went ahead and I was online and I saw these. These were like I don't know, $100, $200, and then they were half off, and then there was a coupon. I'll put the link to the site below and the code. And they came to about $60 each for, I believe that's 320 watts. And let me open one up and let's take a look. Now these are refurbished models, and they're lithium ion phosphate batteries, and they have the battery management system in them and all that stuff. But let me pull one out here. Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out without trying to screw it up. This is how it comes. And I'm going to pull it out. They're kind of heavy. I'll have to look at the weight here in a bit. Let me move this over here and set it down. Okay, so there it is. Let me get the backs out, and let me reorientate my camera, and I'll show you what we got. Alright, let me start with the cables. This is how it comes. There was a hole in the box up there, so I don't know, maybe a rat or something. I don't know, the company, I don't know. There's a little card, warranty card. Like I said, these are refurbished. All this stuff, I can't read it. Now they come with several adapters to charging. There's a power adapter, and there's a, hold on, what is this? I don't know what this is. Some plates, I guess, I don't know, pads. But here's the deal. This is what enticed me. There's all kinds of chargers and adapters, so you can charge it and not charge it, and you can run power taps. But the thing I wanted was, these are direct solar connectors, so you can directly charge this in your panels. So I could put a 100-watt panel and just plug these in and go. I don't remember what the maximum charging was on this, but I don't think it was more than 200 watts. But those are the cables for it, and that's what I got as a solar, because this is what I wanted solar charging. Now, if we look at the unit here, you can turn it on by holding the button. Okay, if you turn it on by holding the power button. Wait, how do I turn this on? Is it this way? Hold on. Oh, okay, what's that one? All right, so that's it. So it has different power on here. If you want to do the power down here, I'll have to look it up. Let me look up and see what the voltage on this was. I forgot how many watts this was. It wasn't a whole lot. Oh, that's the light. There we go. That's the AC is now on. Let me zoom in here for you. There we go. I don't know if that shows up or not. But I'll be right back. Let me go look at the specs on that. All right, it's 200 watts output on these here. These are the inputs, and I think they're outputs too. I can't see. But these have the regular USB-A, and they have the PD or whatever, so they can do higher voltages. And some are USB 3. And this here is a USB-C one, which I have used on my Oculus Quest 3, and I was more than enough power to keep that running. I don't know how many hours, but continuous. It never dropped any watts. And the reason I got these was to power like a Raspberry Pi or something small to watch videos on, which I'll put a DVD player on, and run DVDs as a hard medium that won't require online connection to watch movies, which I do things now from like Amazon and Netflix and such, but I can't save those offline. So, and I wouldn't want to, because I don't want to like buy a movie and then wait till something bad happens to watch it. So I can just buy DVDs of things I've already seen that I liked, and I can watch it that way. And this does have a light in the back. It's pretty bright. I don't know how long, but they're pretty good. I like them a lot so far what I've seen. And you can charge this through different ports here. You zoom in if I can. Lower this, hold on. Yeah, that's good. Just film it while you're doing it. So there's the output at 12 volts, and you can put in different connectors. Like here's the input that goes down the bottom here. That would be for the solar. And you can just charge, I think you have multiple inputs charging at the same time. So these are like a 12 volt outlet. You just go like that, and you have anything that uses like a car thing. A car charger, a car port. So let me zoom back here. There we go. So they're really good. So far, like I said, I've used it for the Quest 3 using the C charger. But you could also plug your Raspberry Pi in there, and there's also the other ones up here, which are just regular ones. I put out 5 volts at 2.4 amps, and there's a USB 3C or a 3.0, which is USB-C. Oh yeah, you can see. And then there's 60 watts PD output. I didn't see that, but yeah. This here was 200 watts. I don't know if it says it or not. So yeah, it's 200 watts. And they do 50 or 60 megahertz. So there's a way to switch it. You just hold down 2 buttons and it switches over. I'm not sure what it was. Mine came out at 60 hertz. I used my little power meter, so that's how I know. Now, one of my other reasons on the entertainment was to get this is I've got a miniature freezer, camping freezer, and I keep insulin in there when power goes out or whatever. It's 26 watts on the eco mode, and there's 230 watts hours in this. You can really run lithium ion phosphate down or whatever, LiPo or down. I think it's 320 watts. Let me see here, hold on. All right, it is actually 240 watt hours capacity, so there's some of the specs. Input, solar panel, 3 amps max, whatever. I think MMTP is a lot of line noise for ham radio, but this will run ham radio at 12 volts or, whatever, or low power. But here's some of the outputs and specs. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, the freezer, or the chest freezer, doesn't require that much. I think it's 26 watts. And this will let me run it for a few hours overnight when I'm not using the regular solar panels, and then I can use the solar panel to recharge this too. So it would be a pain in the butt, but I could just continuously run it. There would have to be maintenance, but if I have a big storm and the power falls on a tree line falls on the power line, then I've got nothing better to do, so I can do that. So there you go. That's pretty much the gist of it. I'll put a link below. These are refurbished units, so I don't know how long they'll be there. They've got newer ones for like 500 watt hours and stuff, but So basically, I got 500 watt hours of solar power backup. They call them solar generators, but I'm not really cool with that name because I'm going to generate solar panels. But this will get you by, or get me by, an emergency with low things. I mean, you're not going to run a refrigerator or a vacuum. I plugged a power blower into it for my computer, and it just clicked off. So it was pulling more than, whatever it was, 200 watts to start up a DC motor. But for the fridge, it will run the fridge. It's 19 or 26 watts, I think, on eco mode, and it pulls like 130 when it kicks on the compressor. And it's actually got a compressor, so it's not that bad. So it will do it. And then, like I said, you're not going to run it continuously, so I don't know where the compressor is. And then we got generator can back up and supplement, and I'll put ice in there too to supplement and blah blah. I keep bags of ice already made because it always blows my mind when people are like, oh, there's a hurricane coming, let's go get some ice. Why don't you already have ice? You have an ice maker, you have a freezer, or what? Whatever. So when my ice maker gets up, I freeze the ice and put it in a bag. I keep frozen, put it in a chest freezer. That way, if my chest freezer goes out, I've got all the ice in it already. The ice stays fresh. It doesn't get the refrigerator smells because it's sitting there. So, yeah. Anyway, so I've been busy. kind of erratic now. I got a lot of stuff to do around here, Dan. Don't even know where I'm gonna start. But Merry Christmas, or Happy Holidays, whatever floats your boat. I hope everybody has safe holidays. I probably won't make a video again before New Year's, but we'll see. We'll see. My New Year's resolution is to get in better health and better shape. Let's see what's going on. Everything's good, man. It's busy, but things are good. Everybody's healthy. Nobody's gotten sick right now. I think that's about it. But I highly recommend these. I find these things very, very cool. Oops. So turn off there. And you hold that and turn it on and off. I think. Yeah, there you go. It's got the LED display. I'll put the link. Like I said, I'll put the link below to them and the coupon. And I got more than like 10 subscribers, so I don't know if they'll be around. If you want refurbished, that's up to you. I mean, I could always just replace the batteries in here and do something different. But I don't know. Maybe not. I have to look on how battery management works for a LiPo. I don't know, but I thought about buying a big lithium ion phosphate battery, and it seems the prices are dropping right now, so I don't want to buy it and just have it sitting there and just getting old. I can buy a lot of like gel cells, deep cycle batteries, and just replace them as needed, but I like these because these will be used in a grid down situation where I can really just drain them all the way down and not destroy them, or pretty much it'll shut off. But I can abuse these basically and recharge them up, and I don't know how long it would take to charge on solar. I mean, I don't know. I never did it with these. They came charged, and I've used them and screwed around with them, and they're still like 4 bars out of 5 or whatever it is. So I'm impressed. They both work. They both power things. I can't run like halogen lights or whatever, but it's got a light in the back, and that's all you really need. I think I might even turn it on without it on. No, can't. Okay, so I don't know what else to say. They came with all the cables and everything. They both work. They both have all the correct voltages. And these I specifically ordered the American one because I'm in the USA. So, but they have the other plugs for other countries like Europe and such. So I don't know where these shipped from, but it took about 5 days to get here. So I ordered one and I said, I liked that. I'm going to get another one. And I ordered the other one, and I got it. So, like I said, I don't know if this is a limited time resource or whatever, but I don't make any money off it. I don't get any kickbacks. And when they're gone, I don't know. I guess they're gone unless they come back. I don't know. I don't know anything about this company. I never heard of them before, but for $70 for what was it, 240? Yeah, 240 watt hour lithium ion backup. That seemed pretty good deal to me. Yeah, so I'm not up to you what you guys want to do, but for me, it was worth it, and I have nothing to say but good results. And these, I don't see any blemishes or anything on these. The only thing I saw was today that box had a little hole in the side there with looked like a cable poke to or something. I don't know. But all the cables are good. All the ends are good. And this, I haven't really looked a lot, but this is the first time I've seen where I can just directly plug the solar into it. You know, with the cables here. Just directly plug them as the input and charge it. Just like that. And connect the panels. Real solar connectors right to the panels instead of some Mickey Mouse, me wiring something up to adapter to adapter to adapter to, you know, adapt. And these are pretty good. Alright guys, so this is NCP. You know, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. You guys have a good one. I'll put links below to this stuff. I'm also redoing my website because it looks like I haven't put a video up on there since 2020, so I'll probably redo the whole thing. Check it out in a couple days or a week or whatever. So we'll see. Alright guys, have a good one. NCP out.